Quill sprays. Viscous Nasal Goo starting to stack. They've got the Earth Spike from Boomy and should have First Blood.
And his Goo is so strong, number one.
Just a matter of time. Quill and a right click.
Easy. Elder Titan in trouble again, potentially. Swashbuckle on 2. 1.
Ooh, Swashbuckle slept, but the impetus shot and
dead again.
The kill. Wow, Tims is getting a lot out of this Enchantress. He'll go into the Nature's Attendants. I still want to see him put a lot of focus and attention to the impetus shots. Earth Spike, Quills, right clicks, and Zephyr gets the kill on a Gabby before he dies to Boomy.
Yeah, still a worthwhile.
That got spotted. Now the Enchant. On to 23. They got the disarm.
They have to roll.
And they have the Rolling Thunder. They have an impetus shot coming in. Rolling Thunder hits once. He needs to try and turn himself around. They've got themselves the sweep. 23. I don't know if he gets out of this. They've got Enchant in just 6 seconds. They're looking for the save with the disruption. They'll get it. The Swashbuckle hits on a Zephyr. And Earth Spike on the right time gets both. And 23 drops. Zephyr looking likely to fall too. But there's the Dragon Tail coming in from Carl. Bach on the run. Whitemon here. Tims, he would like to save him, but he can't. Boomy also died to 23. Ends up being a 2-for-1, but you do lose your Terrorblade that he's going to be getting there.
Yeah. Raw mid lane.
Primal Roar used that DK. The Elder Dragon form should be gone in just a second. They've got the Swashbuckle coming through as well as the Air Spike. They'll hex up the Elder Titan, but they don't get the damage out onto Carl. Disruption. Whitemon might be able to set up the Stomp. Got the Stampede. Tim's caught, and he's already got himself the Nature's Attendant. So it's only level 1, but it does give him enough to survive here. They'll go after Zephyr. Back around. There's the kill onto the Shadow Demon.
All TB can do is run away, tail between his legs.
No sleep on Tims, but they do have the disruption. They brought 3 heroes up here again. They've got the Untouchable. There's the Dragon Tail.
He should die this time.
And Nature's Attendant starting to heal. Pops the stick on the run. 3 stacks on the Shadow Poison. Scout some information. They'll find Whitemon. Thought about the Primal Roar. Not even needed. Finger goes out. Boomy gets a stack.
Oh, he didn't pop the smoke. Oh, he was on the edge.
And now it's going to be Primal Roar. They've got that to set up.
And another
Hex, Earth Spike, all ready to go. No chance he gets out of this one. They get the kill to 23 for what is now the 4th time.
I thought they were going to play a little bit more aggressively with that Blink Dagger pickup on the DK. So far, not a whole lot.
Oh, I don't expect it to bounce off of that, but now he's going to go the other way around. They'll find Whitemon. They'll bounce him up into the air once again. They've got the finger, and Boomy will get the kill. That's his 2nd stack.
They just gave away the ward.
23. He's caught again.
Oh,
very dead.
There was such good movement by TNC all the way around.
That monument up top that I think everybody should.
The monument?
Yeah. It's like a little.
A rock pillar formation.
Yeah. Blink, Hook Stomp, or Splitter all coming through on the Gabby. They've got the sweep. He's looking to stay alive the entire time, and he might just do so. How tanky are you? Very. Zephyr dead. They'll go for more.
More access.
Whitemon, he'll TP. No way to stop that. TP. Over, and Whitemon. Primal Roar. They've got the Hex onto the Shadow Demon to Zephyr. They'll catch both. Easy 1-2 gut punch. Finger used again by Boomy. That's his 3rd stack.
That was a level 2 finger, so way less cooldown.
Thinking about going into the Rolling Thunder.
That's a lot of damage under the tower. Stun on the DK, but Soul
Gabby
Catcher.
Moving forward. They've got the Rolling Thunder as well as the Blink that's going to hit into Caro. Pops the BKB. They've got the finger going out on the Zephyr. They'll get the kill to the Shadow Demon who buys back immediately. 23 comes over with the meta. He'll put his attention on the Tims for a second. Rolling Thunder still bouncing these heroes into the air. The Swashbuckle disarming Whitemon. They'll look over at Cuckoo. They've got this disruption to keep him alive, but they're still chasing. Meanwhile, Bach on the other side of the fight. He'll survive. Swashbuckle over again. Hits on 23. They got the double kills. They killed off Cuckoo. They'll get the kill to Zephyr. So Zephyr ball back once in this fight. Gabby eats the cheese. Back to full health, full mana. And they should be able to keep it going on the high ground.
He didn't even have to eat the cheese. He just did it for semantics.
Hex 23 in trouble. Earth Spike to follow it up. Blink from Carl into danger. They've also got the sweep on a Gabby, but it's just not enough damage. They're starting to take away the mana from Cuckoo. They've got Gabby moving forward. There's the Dragon Tail. Shield crash right on top of the Centaur. They pushed him all the way back into their base, and they will take this tier 3 bot. Tims feels confident enough to be moving near the tier 4s. Blink, Hook Stomp, Double Edge, and then that right click. Can't get onto this Enchantress. Tims just doesn't take damage.
Yeah, way too tanky.
Earth Spike on the coup. They're going to try and get the kill into the center. They've got the finger to follow it up, but it's not enough damage with the Stampede being used. With BKB's coming around the horn. They look over at Armel. He might die here. Has his BKB pop, but he's getting focused by Carl. Safe for a moment. Whitemon wants the right click. 23 is the one who gets the kill. He's gone for 73, but they lose the Shadow Demon as well as the Elder Titan. Still focusing Tims. 23, that might not be the way to go about this. They've got the Lotus Orb on the Gabby, and 23, he's disarmed. 23, he's in trouble. 23, he is dead. Triple kill for Gabby. He'll look for the Ultra, and he won't find it because Bach gets the kill. They're back in their base. Carl, he can only just watch.
I mean, they're all running. It's super obvious that they're coming.
Yeah, they're on their way. They're going after Tims once again. Can they even get the kill on this Enchantress? The damage, the break, it's all there. The Nature's Attendants. Tims will finally die. The BKB gets popped by Armel. They actually don't have Tims for 43 seconds. With the Metamorphosis from 23, he's onto the high ground, looking over the Beastmaster, but now the Primal Roar, they've got the stun, the blink, as well as the hook stop. The finger comes out and he kills Cuckoo. Boomy blowing up the Centaur. Armel is got no buyback, but DK's in too deep. Carl now trying to run from this Bristle, who is putting out a lot of Viscous Nasal, who is a lot of dying. Sprays, and the base is also dying. He has to TP back after the sweep hits from the Elder Titan, as they have lost one tier 4 and they are forced to glyph.
And still not GGing out. T1 very...
Oh, Carl just got 10-man tipped.
Again, yeah. This is the second time. Ha ha ha. I mean, I don't think you can be too happy with this.
And Gabby's just in, takes the tier 4. They'll look over at 23. The throne is available to take. Whitemon looking for the sweep onto these creeps. Try and slow that down as much as he can. He's got the Centaur health back in a second, but they've got themselves the air spike. They look over at 23, who looks like he won't be able to get any Sunder off as it's not available, and Gabby will run into the base. He might even run into the throne. They'll finally call GG, and TNC will take game number 1.
But no fault.
But nothing doing.
They just want to take the runes away.
Ooh, Spike Carapace, all right. Fire Snap Cookie. Now Zephyr's caught. He might just be first blood. They've got the Lightning Storm trying to get that last hit.
Wow.
Salve used. He's still dead. Where are they? Neutrals?
Neutrals, yep.
Static Link, Eye of the Storm. Boomy. He'll die to the Plasma Field.
Armel's dead too.
Turn around onto Armel, who gets stunned. Spike Carapace. Oh, the stun. Does he have enough to kill Carl? Almost. Fade Bolt's there anyway.
The neutral creeps actually sabotaging the Razor so much. The Eye of the Storm hit exclusively neutral creeps.
They are going to let the Nyx Assassin lead on this. They have the Vendetta shot as well as the stun. Whitemon ready to go with an Earth Spike. They'll stay in front of him and they'll get the quick kill on the Bach, but Cuckoo is dead.
They gotta make sure to somehow keep this Timber alive, because he's gonna be a lot of the damage in team fights.
Coming bottom, and they've got a lot of TPs coming through. They're going to look to get the kill here on Armel or maybe Gabby. The Avalanche comes in, and that's going to lock up the Razor for a moment. Fire Snap Cookie, finger blowing up Boomy. He goes boom.
PL is still big. That is the saving grace right now.
Smoke's going to get broken here. 23 needs to be careful. Avalanche toss, he got him. Doppelganger on the run. Fade Bolt there. 23 just gets knocked out. I get spotted.
They're not aware at all.
Yeah, Spike Carapace walks in, walks out. Spike Carapace hits onto the Leshrac as well as this Bristle, but they put down another sentry. Zephyr in trouble, gets out of the range of it. Fire Snap Cookie sends Gabby back.
Roche
they need to make something happen. Timber Chain over. Roche is low. This might actually work out well for T1 if they can clean up these heroes, but the Mortimer's Kisses come down to the Cuckoo, and now they're focused their attention on the Tims. 23 trying to get in, but he never makes the move fully through. They'll use that finger. They'll blow up one. They'll buy back on the Rubik. They take out Boomy. They look over at Baku's out of mana, and they'll also steal the Static Link. Now 1,500. There they go, back into the pit.
Tough position to be in. 700,
Chakram,
500.
Timber Chain, who's going to pick it up? Aegis snatched by Cuckoo. He's got it. There's Zero Spike coming through, and they've got another some of the impale landing on both Gabby as well as Bach. This Timbersaw doing a lot here. They get the kill on Armel. They'll take out Boomy. 2 heroes down on the side of TNC. They'll focus their attention on the Gabby. 23 moving in. He's got the doppelganger with the help from the rest of the team, and they should be able to take out the Tiny and look for more. Bach on the run. Cuckoo trying to maintain that Aegis. They've got the impale. They have the lockdown confirmed, and they'll get the kill confirmed too. Triple kill for Cuckoo. So they have a Blink Dagger.
They're ready to fight
going for the
off.
bounty. Smoke gets broken. There's the Avalanche, but the Hex comes through. Gabby in trouble. Minus armor. Yule's up in the air. Finger takes out Boomy, but they'll still lose Carl. 23 moving in, trying to get the damage out. Pulse Nova doing a lot of damage onto 23. He needs to be careful. They get the kill on Whitemon. They'll get the kill on Armel. They'll end up trading 2 for 2. Chakram coming out from the Rubik. They still want to go for this. Avalanche, Doppelganger onto the low ground, but the 2-man Impale. Cuckoo maintaining his ground. The stolen Impale hits on 2. Down goes Zephyr. They'll take out the Aegis. 23 back into the fight, but he's not dealing with a lot of health here. Doppelganger now starting to run. The attention from Cuckoo goes out onto Tims. Tims is out of mana. He's got a 4 staff, but the Chakram, there it is, to get the kill. Ends up being a 3 for 3.
You would go to punch it away, right?
That punch.
Yeah.
Hex out, Chakram right on top. They're trying to catch him. They've got the Spike Carapace. They'll get in front of him, but the Avalanche toss, the Moonumber's Kisses all coming through. They get the kill to Carl. He's dead immediately. They'll take out Bach. He'll buy back. He's got a tier 1 to go to. Doppelganger away from 23. They're trying to get the kill on the Cuckoo, and they'll chase. He should be dead to rights. I say that, though, and he's got Timber Chain to get him to the high ground, and he is gone.
The question is just, does he have enough damage through all these hoods?
4 of them.
Gabby
finds Carl. Avalanche stuns up 2. He's
Lincoln
try and run.
2.
Plasma Fielder. Spike lands. They have caught Gabby.
Give him
they
the
have
finger.
tipped Gabby, and they will give him the finger as they put him in the grave.
Like, why the fuck are you tipping me?
Plasma Field. Impale lands. Now he's out of mana. And can they get the body blocks? Don't even need it with the Yules. The Chakram right on top of Bach. They'll try to survive here, popping the wand to get some mana back, but that'll be delivered. Carl.
Now he's going to be very survivable. Has a haste as well.
They might even just want to go. Impale comes out. Armel in trouble. Earth Spike Plasma Field. There's the kill on Armel.
And this is why Nyx is so problematic for.
Goes up into the air onto this Rubik. They're draining his mana. Telekinesis. Throwing over to the side. 2-man stun. Fire Snap Cookie. This is falling apart. Boomy's going to die too. And they're right on top of the Bristle. They've got the Hex. And they'll get the kill. 4 heroes dead on the side of TNC T1. They will continue to move forward and march their way down mid.
Slowly and slowly.
Kisses, Avalanche toss. Trying to make this happen with the BKB pop by Gabby. Carl down to about half health. The right click's coming in with the Plasma Field. It looks like they'll get the kill at least onto the Razor. And now they've got the Whirling Death. They've got the lift on a Cuckoo. They'll get the kill on the 2.
Go for the heart?
Yeah. Never, ever.
Never, ever. Never, no.
Getting low. Oh. Link, Impale, Fable, Telekinesis all coming through on a Carl. They've got the Split Earth and Fire Snap Cookie that suns up 3. They've got the BKB coming out from Gabby. Avalanche toss comes through. They get the kill on Boomy though. They've taken another Sapphire. They end up trading for Zephyr. On the high ground is Cuckoo. He's going to try and Timber Chain away, and that's exactly what he does. Chakram right on top of Armel as they look over now at Bach. He's in trouble. Surrounded. Help from Tims. Doppelganger 23 is not going to make the move in just yet. He'll send the illusions out as well as the Spirit Lance that bounces all the way over to Tims, and it should do it again, and it might even kill Tims. Tims on the run. There's the finger for the stack. They've got themselves the Earth Spike that lands on a Bach. He has no mana to work with and no health to work with, so he's dead too. 3 heroes gone. Gabby stuck in the pit and surrounded by the T1 side. He is a rock that will soon crumble, and it will crumble to 23.
Run. Caster on the prowl.
They find Boomy. 4 staff not far enough away. Spirit Lance is there. Boomy ends up dead to 23. They're going to continue for more of these Spirit Lances being thrown out. Carl maintaining the front line. So is Cuckoo. They're right on top of Tims. They get the kill to the Rubik. He's going to buy back. And now, with that buyback, though, try to turn. They had Gabby on the back lines. Take out Whitemon. He's got buyback, too. BKB TP out from Gabby, but they're still on the high ground. Blade Mail pop. Bach now turning his back, but he doesn't have that BKB available. Avalanche, toss.
Not even close.
Swordstone popped, and now the turnaround. Actually, they threw him right into Armel, so he gets the Whirling Death off. Armel sitting a little bit low. He's got the BKB, but there's the Doppelganger. 23 not dealing with a lot of mana here. They might just back up and leave, but 23 gets another kill on a Tims with the illusions, and he's dead for 75, considering the fact that he already bought back in this fight.
But not every superhero movie ends with the heroes winning.
Would this been would have been a good Ags game for Shrek? The nihilism with the turning the ethereal and all that. Oh, gobble up, spit out, Avalanche as well as the toss going after Whitemon, but he's going to survive. The Mortimer's Kiss is coming through, and they're not going to let him. BKB's being popped all around the horn. They look over at Bach. Actually, they don't even care about Bach. They'll get the kill to Armel, Bach, as well as Tims. They weren't focusing on the Bristle at all. Gabby drops, 4 heroes dead. And now on to Boomy, full team white in favor of T1. They'll call GG, and they'll even the series at 1 apiece.
I felt, though, as it was over like 20 minutes ago already.
Yeah, it became just a one-sided affair, and it's off that first fight, I would say, at the Roche pit. Yes, they gave up the second Roche.
Guys, you can outplay T1. We're all good. Arrow.
And arrow ends.
And dead.
Cuckoo should be dead, but
maybe
gets the timber chain. The right clicks. One more.
Nice.
There it is for Gabby.
Arrow.
They got the arrow.
He got hammer.
Yeah, and the sanities. That's good. That recovers.
Oh, he still dies, and he gets the chance to tip back as well.
Yeah, that's a big recovery. Zephyr gonna die here. 3-0 for TNC. Yeah, and that's really big here for them. Fire Snap, Cookie, Arrow, follow that up, and now they'll get the kill onto Zephyr. We're not really seeing the best performance from this Enchantress. Shockwave thrown. They've got the Vortex, Scatter Blast. Carl struggling to get this kill, but finally will finish off Boomy.
The Timber, so how much of an impact he will have. He farmed his way.
Vortex, Moonlight Shadow, but they have the finger as well as your Spike Sentry down to spot him. Radaveto spot before he died. Yeah.
Almost has his Kaya done now.
Yeah, Storm isn't exactly snowballing, but TNC aren't pulling away where it's, I think, going to be that big of a difference. Arrow, Rupture, Blood Right, all through. Meteor Hammer was already used. We've got the right clicks coming in, and eventually Cuckoo will run himself out. Dropping the Sanity, Zephyr surviving, 23 on the front lines. Now they've got the Primal Roar. This is an interesting spot for 23 to be in with ball lightning from Carl missing. Mortimer's Kisses is out.
Storm Aghanims plus Medusa Stone Gaze.
How are you supposed to get a Meteor Hammer off if you turn the stone after the Ags comes out?
Well,
Orchid, Chakram, Timber Chain to the kill there for Carl off the Psychic Headband there for the line.
Are they going to get the first offensive Astral off since the pickup? Yes!
Yeah, they finally got it, but he gets turned to stone. So again, how are you going to get this Meteor Hammer off with the BKB getting popped on Gabby? Now they've got the Rupture again onto Cuckoo, which keeps him out of the fight, but they've had the Electric Vortex. The damage coming in from Zephyr as well as the Stone Gaze. One more shot needed to get the kill there on a Bach, and they'll take out the Bloodseeker. They'll look for more. Cuckoo no longer ruptured. Primal Roar with the arrow.
I mean,
Axes. No.
Nothing you can do. They did that to themselves.
Blink Axe coming through out onto Gabby. In a lot of trouble. They got the Earth Spike to follow it up. They'll have the finger there. Ball Lightning, Carl, can he get the control? There's the Astro as well as the Sanities. It takes out Whitemon. It's only one hero dead with the Mortimer's Kisses flying across them, but Gabby's dead. They've got no Bach. Timber Chain over from Cuckoo looking after Boomy. That's when you get all the double damage. Rupture reflected. That's a big problem for the Bloodseeker. Earth Spike comes in. They've got the Electric Vortex that goes through onto Gabby. They use the Stone Gaze. They focus their attention onto Boomy. Mortimer's Kisses don't do enough. Oh, Whitemon just surviving. He may even get hit on the backlines. No, he'll survive. Moonlight Shadow gets committed. And still no casualties. Looking for the Primal Roar, but ball lightning away. Back in. Armel forced to pop the BKB. He's looking for a Roar, and he can't find a target. He doesn't feel comfortable using it.
Medusa's low on mana. One more Astro could potentially kill her.
They've
hammer
got
up in
the
one.
Stun all the way through.
Is it going to be a big hammer?
On the Beastmaster. And now they've got the Sanities. Cuckoo dies. That's only one dead. Can they find anything more? BKB got popped by Gabby. Again, it's just one kill for the Sanities.
Amongst other things.
So Roche is still up.
It is.
Astro Imprisonment reflected with the Lotus Orb. Arrow connects. But it's onto the Timber. They've got themselves the Astro Imprisonment once again that turns Gabby to stone.
He just can't play, getting Astral by himself, and then
Mortimer's Kisses.
And he saves him with the Astral.
And yeah, saves him with the Astral, looking for the Meteor Hammer. Mortimer's Kisses for staff now. Lotus Orb trying to get away. He tries the Timber, but he doesn't survive. Whitemon dead next. T1 kind of missing an opportunity here. Ball lightning all the way through, get the silence as well as the Vortex. That's onto Gabby. The Fire Snap Cookie gets some distance, and they've got the Primal Roar that's onto the Medusa, but they're not doing enough damage. They finally land the arrow on top of it. Ball lightning back, and that's to pick up a double damage for Carl. So they might make their way in. They've turned to stone. Bach as well as Armel with the Mystic Snake.
Odie sitting at 4k mana.
And Gabby sanities. There goes Zephyr. Ball Lightning, though, back into the fight. So it's Medusa and Storm against the world. They'll go after Gabby. They'll look for more. Mystic Snake. Tim's to stone. BKB forced out. Armel now turning, throwing those axes, trying to get the blood right down onto 23. They've got the urn, but can they get the kill onto 23? It's not looking likely. They've got another Mystic Snake. Rod of Atos, another Snake bounces.
Arrow?
And he's just full on mana.
Beastmaster.
Rod of Atos, blood right down, 23. Astral with the Lotus, so he astrals himself once more. Fire Snap Cookie, the lockdown is there, but
as I said, it's annoying.
Watching that health, it's not going down.
Yeah. It is annoying. Keep going.
Ball Lightning, Vortex through, Timber Chain, and they've got the Earth Spike. They'll have the finger. They'll get the kill to Gabby. He's got no buyback. And now the Rupture gets reflected once again. They really hate this Lotus Orb. Bach with the BKB popped, running back and back and back into his base. Can't really move forward in this situation. They're taking the tier 3. They'll look at the set of racks.
Arrow. Just tickling him though.
Illusion.
Well, once again. Just standing their ground, looking for the tier 3. Some right clicks out on a Bach for a second. There goes the final tier 3. They've got themselves the Ball Lightning as well as the Vortex to follow that up with an Earth Spike, but the Primal Roar comes out onto Whitemon. They get the kill on the Lion. Stone Gaze used, right clicks in. OG low, killed off by Cuckoo, buys back into the game, and they will try and run the Mirana out, but he dies to Zephyr. The right click damage from the Impetus. The BKB is not going to do enough here. They've got Carl locking down Armel. He's got buyback. Question is, will he even use it? The answer to that is yes, but they've already lost the Bloodseeker, who doesn't have buyback, so it's a 3v5 situation, and not looking like a good one as they set up here for Megas.
Tip me, please.
Carl asking for the tips. I want to say that originated against Boom when they were up heavily, and then Carl tipped them, and then they lost.
But why does TNC tip him then?
Yeah, because everybody in Southeast Asia is tipping Carl.
Oh, it's a triple snake. It's a big stone.
Triple snake. Now they've got the Primal Roar, but it doesn't look like it's going to do anything because the fact that Cuckoo's just standing his ground, and GG will be called. T1, they take down the top of the table team. That is TNC.